Everybody. Backstreet.
Bro, I was dancing. Keep going.
Everybody. Backstreet's back. All right. Hey, and I'm back here too. And Dirt. What are y'all laughing for? This is the Dirt Cheap Podcast. Hit that beat.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the Dirt Cheap Podcast. If you don't know already, my name is Danessa.
And we Sid. I thought we were going down the line.
Yeah, go ahead.
We are. I'm Sydney.
I'm Damon.
Oh, my gosh. And I'm Grant.
Perfect. We just want to reintroduce ourselves in case we have new listeners or in case you just never knew us. This is us. So welcome back.
And they still don't know us. That's the great thing. They have no clue.
Wait.
What do you mean?
What do they not know about us? Wait. Who's Sydney? I thought that's Michelle.
Oh my gosh.
I hope he's watching.
I really hope.
Imagine not knowing that joke, Damon, because maybe it's because you don't do things whenever you don't get them for free.
I'm so confused. Anyway,
Boom roasted.
It's good to be back. Not to toot my own horn or anything like that, but I did notice that the views are a little bit higher when I am on. Either me or Risa. I don't know what it is about me or Risa, but we just bring a little attitude, a little extra juice, a little, whatever to the pod. So.
I do have an opinion on that.
Proud to be back. I'll try to be back every other week, folks, because I know y'all miss me. Not really, but I'm at least going to tell myself that.
So my opinion on that is I don't think it's necessarily you. I think it's when there's more than like 3 people, then there might be a little bit more views. So I wouldn't give you all the credit.
What a gentleman we have in Grant.
Oh, sorry.
What a gentleman.
Excuse me.
There we go.
There you go.
But
there you go.
thanks for being here, Damon. Though we always appreciate having you on.
No.
So
Well,
Speak for yourself.
thank you.
I have to say, so I'm going to start off with a story. We're just going to get into
I
it.
was gonna say,
Just my story.
Y'all had a good weekend.
Yeah, we did. But I have a story that's
Great
other than the weekend. So I told a coworker about the podcast, right? And I sent them the episode to listen to. Of course, our most popular episode.
Nuclear
Manhole.
Which,
episode 26.
Which, by the way, to prove my point, Risa and I are both on that one. Just saying.
Anyways, so I sent the episode and he goes, "Is this going to be really cringe?" And I was like, "Man, I hope not. Like, we really aren't. I mean, we just kind of talk like we're talking to anybody."
Which is very cringy.
But Damon, this is going to be the episode that gets the cringe warning because of the way you tried to sing us into this episode.
So
Got to be honest.
So bad.
I was sitting here just wanted to crawl out of my skin, Damon. But thank you for the way you brought us in.
did
So
they
bad.
say it was like? Did they listen to it and say?
Yeah, he listened to it all the way through and said it was good. I mean, he said it was fine. They didn't have any like huge
So it's like
epiphanies about it.
it's like a B.
Gouda.
Yeah, I'd give us a B plus, maybe like 90.
It's passing grade.
That's what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, we had a great weekend though. Otherwise, this past weekend, well, for you guys listening, 2 weekends ago, was Uprise.
Or watching on YouTube.
If you're watching on YouTube and you're like and subscribed, because you shouldn't be watching if you're not liked and subscribed, because why would you even do that? What's the live count on the subscribers?
104.
104.
And if you're on the and if you are on the old YouTube, get down in the comments. I want to reach out. I want to talk with y'all. We have fun in the comments now.
Yeah, we're
starting to get interactive. So
It is
comment
fun.
below.
Awesome.
Comment below, and maybe one episode if they put it in the comments or hit us up on the Instagram account. Maybe a little Q&A. Maybe they got questions they want us to answer.
Ooh. I've been noticing some people random, like in the comments. Like people who are like, "Oh, this got recommended to me," or "Oh, this came up on whatever." Comment so I can come back. That's pretty cool. I think that's like...
Yeah, like that guy that said, "Please like this comment so I can come back."
Yeah.
I
was like,
hope
Yeah.
the heck?
I liked it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
A bunch of
sorry.
us did.
I just completely hijacked your story. Please continue.
No, my story was over. Oh, I was talking about Uprise.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Just, we had a great time at Uprise. Who wasn't there? Who wasn't there, Damon?
I wasn't there.
Damon wasn't there. Do you want to tell us why you weren't there?
I mean,
Because I didn't get a free ticket.
I mean, so it's called networking. It's called networking.
Sure.
I typically have a connection who gets me free tickets, but something. It was just he gave them to his family this year, which I respect because his entire family was in, which is 100% okay with me.
You know what else?
I'll wait till I'll be selfish and I'll take the bullet this year. So when Phil Wickham or Brandon Lake are here next year, I get my free ticket. It's fine.
Let's hope.
It's fine.
That's only a rumor.
Crossing my fingers.
I know a guy.
But the working class
Oh, my
group
word.
of this podcast volunteered for the weekend, and honestly, I could not complain about a single thing that happened. Like, it was the best time. Danessa and I were at the gates. I didn't have any like crazy funny stories. Just they put me as the bouncer.
You put mustard on your freaking hot dog. Absolutely disgusting.
That doesn't-
Continue.
So, the lady who I was working with gave me a hot dog that had mustard on it, and I do have to say it was not that bad.
Thank you.
Like, I don't think I would normally put mustard on my hot dog, but it wasn't bad.
I love mustard.
Mustard is foul.
So yeah, like I would never buy it and put it in our home, but trying it, I think it.
And
If you
wasn't
put it
bad.
in our home, I would put it in the burn barrel.
I know, that's why I'm not bringing it home.
any comments about mustard, Damon?
I hate mustard.
What the heck is
Let's
wrong with you
go.
guys?
Let's go.
don't
I
know
will
if
say,
it's
I
like-
did try it. I went through a phase when I was like, I don't know, 12, 13, 14 in that range, where I was putting it on burgers and stuff, and I was like, trying to get myself to like it, and then there just came a point where I'm like, no, this just tastes awful. Like, the difference between this and mayonnaise and ketchup is absolutely foul and disgusting.
Yes.
Now give me a freaking huge spoonful of mayonnaise
Heck.
and smear it.
But your taste buds do like mature, I feel like. So if you tried it when you were like 13, you could try it now and it might taste better.
I'm gonna go get the mustard.
So
Give me a second.
Nope.
Be right back.
honey mustard though.
Oh, that's a different story.
Story.
Honey mustard.
Honey
Honey
mustard is
mustard?
so good.
So what's the difference?
Especially-
Is it like the saltiness that you don't like?
I don't know.
I don't know.
What's
Nothing.
I don't know what it is.
Nothing hits better. Okay. Hot take. Nothing hits better. Which actually, in about 2 months, I'll be able to have this. A chicken basket at Beaver Stadium with the honey mustard. It just hits. Just hits. You get your chicken strips, you get your french fries, and then you get your honey mustard, and you just sit down in the bleachers where your back starts to hurt, and you're just like eating these $12 chicken baskets. But let me tell you, them chicken tendies, they hit the spot. Phenomenal.
Yeah.
okay? Rank your condiments.
You really need to step up your food acumen.
Where I
If
need
that's what you're saying is your best. But go ahead.
I need to
At
know
Penn State football.
where does ranch like rank on your like scale of condiments? Because
So,
I've
Ryan?
ranch.
Oh, hold on. Oh.
2.
Hey, do you
Two-
hold-
like,
hold-
second to
hold-
what?
Hold on here, real quick.
What?
This gives me an idea.
Okay.
Do you have 5 condiments?
Okay.
Well,
yeah.
hold on, don't tell us.
Okay.
How about the 3 of us rank them blindly?
Oh, I love blind ranking.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
I'm putting ranch 5.
Okay.
I hate ranch.
Okay.
So where are you going? It's blind though. You don't know what's coming
So
next.
yeah, I'll tell you what's next after.
You gotta put it. You gotta put somewhere.
I'm putting ranch number 2.
I see. Yeah, ranch for me.
Yeah.
ranch
See, I'm
number
the
2.
ideas here.
5.
They're now catching on. It's
Number 2.
Okay. Remember your spaces because there's
5.
5 things coming.
5.
Okay. Ranch is number 1.
for you.
No. I'm not doing this because I know the answers.
Yeah.
Okay. Ketchup.
1.
See, this is where I like blind rankings because this is either gonna screw me or this could be perfect.
Dang it! I need my phone. I need to look up some random.
So I'm going number 2.
I'm going number 3.
Go number 2.
Okay.
I've got my one spot for one particular
Me
thing.
too.
I don't know if I want to throw you guys off or not.
Oh, you gotta throw some in there to throw us off.
Okay.
How hard is it to come up with 5?
No.
condiments?
It is. I promise. Okay. Mayo.
1.
2.
3.
Okay. So what do you have right now?
I have mayo, ranch, and ketchup.
Oh, and
So
the 1, 2, and 3.
Mayo's at 1.
Ranch is 2. Ketchup is 3.
Okay. What do you have?
Ketchup, mayo, ranch.
So I've got ketchup at 2, mayo at 3, and ranch at 5.
Okay. I'm gonna go a little off the typical condiments list We're talking about things you can dip things in.
Okay.
So we're gonna go with cane sauce.
Oh, shit, dang it!
4.
4.
It's a pretty easy 4 because I'm sold out on 1.
3.
I'm saying 4.
I'm sold out on 1. So what's the last option?
Last one is barbecue sauce.
Let's go! Let's go!
5.
Plan executed to perfection.
4.
Executed to perfection.
Honestly, that I like my list a lot.
I would leave barbecue at 4 and then just shift everything down and put canes up to 1.
No, I mean the only thing I would change is 3 and 4.
What was your
If I could put Mayo's 3, Canes is 4. If I could flip those, it'd be perfect.
Man, that was fun.
No.
It was.
Mine's
Aren't you glad I'm
perfect.
back? Aren't
No.
you glad?
Ketchup and barbecue mixed together, then that changes the whole rankings
Ew.
altogether. But barbecue
Dude.
sauce just by itself.
Dude, and I had barbecue and ketchup one too. So I
How
mean,
about
that's
ketchup and mayo
a true
together?
1-2 punch.
Oh, don't even get me started.
I know. That's why I brought that up.
See, then I don't know. I would start becoming like a woman. I wouldn't be able to decide which one's the top one.
Oh my word.
I feel like a woman.
So actually, the first time I've had ketchup and mayo like mixed together was in Belize
On a hot dog?
on a hot dog. Because
Really?
at Belize, we were at the school like serving out lunch for all the kids, and I don't know why, but someone like mixed the ketchup and mayo, and the kids like loved it.
Wait, somebody from Belize did it, or was it like somebody on the mission trip
No,
that
from
was from
Belize did it.
Belize people? Why have I never known this?
And then when I don't know if it's like every
Yeah, they're definitely
buddy
listening.
down there, but like, and then when I met you like it, and I was like,
This freak.
this is a little strange, but okay. But I mean, I never eat it now,
Just a shame.
and you never eat it now either.
I have.
We
to
don't have
say.
hot dogs every day.
Do you even know where Belize is?
No,
That's
but
a choice. You need to.
South America.
That's a choice you can make.
I'll give it to you.
Damon, what the heck? Belize is in South America.
It's Central America,
It is.
technically.
It is.
I'll
It
give-
is.
South America.
I'll give
America.
you credit.
Is it?
Yeah.
And it's right near Guatemala and Honduras. It's Central America. Trust me.
What's that one that's down then? It's kind of like above Brazil.
Above Brazil.
Isn't there one
Oh, wait. Is that where Paraguay and Uruguay are?
Colombia.
Wait, did you say above or below?
like above? I thought
Oh, wait.
Belize was
Colombia
kind
and
of like
Venezuela. Yeah, I thought.
there's something over there.
Colombia.
Let's just take a moment to realize that Damon just looked that up too.
No, let's.
Why? Yes, you did.
Let's
I
take-
watched you.
Let's take a moment to go to.
Damon looked it up, so he
No.
didn't even know that off the top of his head. He just
It
wanted to
is
screw us
Central
over.
America.
I've been there at
This
Central
podcast is
America,
dumb.
people.
French Guinea.
Okay, backtrack. How did I never know that you went to Belize?
I don't know. My entire family went.
Oh, was it
How
above
do
Honduras?
I didn't know that
Yeah.
at all. When?
I think I
Sorry.
was a junior in high school.
Wow.
I think, yeah, our whole family went. There was an orphanage. Well, we know networking.
Hey,
So
shout out.
we know a guy who was like in charge of an orphanage down there, and
She
so
knows a guy.
we went and we're like hanging out with those kids, and we like explored Belize around with them, and it was so cool. And then we went to the Mayan ruins, and when you go to the top of the Mayan ruins, you can see like part of Guatemala. My brother's from Guatemala, so that was really, really cool for him to see like part of his country from like far away.
That's cool.
So yes, Belize and Guatemala are right beside each other.
I never knew you could do this on Apple Maps. It's like Google Earth.
Spin us around.
Whoa,
Look at that.
Whoa.
All the updates and stuff.
Why is the Earth flat?
Imagine being a globe earther.
That's what I
my
look. No, like
word.
literally look. I was kind of like, wow, the Earth is flat. Because look, if I try and just like, if I just want to like go the whole way around,
No.
it zooms me
It's
in,
flat.
and then it stops me. I can't just keep going. And then I have to go that way.
Did
to
you
go
know?
down the
It's just such a joke.
Did
It's
you
awesome.
know? Did you know that they've never flown like directly underneath the Earth?
It's illegal.
It's illegal to go below the 66th parallel.
Correct. It's illegal.
Is
And
it because you
they-
can't
Why
breathe?
is that, huh?
I wonder what's down there.
Is it because you
Or
can't breathe?
out there. No,
You're in a plane.
there's a worldwide law that they've agreed on that you cannot go past the 66
But why?
66 paragraph
I think
parallel.
I think they're afraid that it's gonna be so cold that
Oh.
I think. But how do they know until they try?
or
Don't
It's
trust
just-
the government.
It could be a
find-
suicide mission.
we might
but-
find the ice wall that they
be.
don't want us to know about. You never know.
Interesting.
I mean, Bible
You know
does
what?
say ends of the earth, so I don't know what that means when it's what's a globe.
To the ends of the earth.
yeah.
You know,
Shout out.
it says he sits
That's
above
crazy.
the circle of the earth. I don't know what that's about, but we can change the subject now.
Guess we won't know. So.
Is Sydney a flat earther?
You know,
We'll never
Flat
know.
earther.
You know what's Sydney?
What?
I was gonna try to do some terrible transition into feet fetishes real quick and hope.
Stop it.
And hope.
I
Hey,
put
yo.
socks on, guys. I put them on because Damon was having an
Man,
issue. He
hold
couldn't
on.
focus. My feet were out.
And I really hope that footage is captured. And Grant, you can put that video in right here.
That
Is that allowed?
dude? Yeah, sure. It's fine.
Oh, okay.
Oh my word.
As long as I remember.
Damon making fun of my feet Friday while we're working.
That was annoying the crap out of me. That wire was between your small toe and big toe, and
There's a lot of things between my smallest toe and my biggest toe. All right, I'll put my feet away. I'm not gonna
yeah, nasty.
whatever. I'm gonna put my feet
Put the
underneath.
dogs away.
So,
Some people have a feet fetish,
you want me to go put socks on?
and if your feet are out,
I can go put socks on.
Actually,
if it makes you that uncomfortable.
actually, we could sell that content, the feet content, for somebody out there. There's somebody out there.
All right.
Me, on the other hand, I think it's disgusting as all get out, but that's just me.
Welcome
That's
back. Welcome
just
back,
me.
everybody. Sydney's got her feet out. Damon's got a problem with it.
Everybody.
I don't know why he's got a problem with it.
Rock your toes.
Oh wait.
Oh no, I never made fun of her feet. I was just
He
saying.
made
He was
he
just
couldn't
saying-
stand the fact that there was raw
Look,
feet in the
there's
air.
They were
people,
out.
There's people who love feet, and there's people who don't find it so attractive. And
Damon's in the first group.
I'm in the definitely not in the first group.
This is why he was having a hard time concentrating.
I was just.
I'm sorry I made you stumble, brother.
I was just saying. What I was gonna
You
say
did
is
not just say that.
Sorry, brother.
no. Stop. We're moving on. We're moving on. But what I was trying to get to is what.
It's in my notes.
Sorry, it's in the notes. Okay. But what I was trying to say is, if you guys are serious about getting, some donations on the GoFundMe and all that stuff that you guys are throwing out, like that,
Selfie
you
pictures.
can sell feet pictures because there's some weirdo out there, probably in Belize, who
I could finish
wants
the.
to buy your feet photo.
Okay,
I
imagine.
could finish the Sparky calendar that I started working on 2 years ago.
Oh my gosh. Okay, imagine
fine.
it's our podcast on YouTube, but it's just a video from our point of view of our feet sitting out here.
Nah, that's nasty.
Um,
That's
I
so
would
nasty.
not.
I really hope
No.
nobody out there is like, please do that, because that's super gross.
That's so nasty.
This is not the podcast for you.
So
We will not
nasty.
be doing that.
Anyways,
Let's change the subject, please.
let's go back
You-
to Uprise.
Hey, I was
Yeah.
saying, Michelle, you never finished the story about Uprise.
yeah.
So
What?
So yeah, that was the funny part. I didn't really
We're
tell
off
him
the
that.
rails.
No, it's going back. It's going
No,
back.
no, it is. I forget what I was saying. Yeah, so Danessa and I worked the gates. It was really fun. We had a great time.
Fun.
I threw us off when I said about the mustard on your hot dog, but anyways, because I
Oh,
was waiting
yes.
in line to come in.
Is that how we got it this far?
Dang, we really did take
Yeah.
a caveat. Anyways, so I was the bouncer, which was a lot of fun. Nobody got in except through me. You had to have your wristband on. I caught quite a few people. There was a guy named Greg who used to work with Grant. Greg, if you're listening, shout out.
Hi, Greg.
My name is not Michelle. He kept on wanting to call me Michelle, which was just so funny. I've been called many different names. Damon, stop touching my feet with yours. We're having a problem.
I apologize. I honestly, I apologize. I did not. I was doing.
Scooch over.
I was doing this one night.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah, you
sorry.
were.
I'm sorry.
I've been called a lot of different names. People have said I look like different kinds of names. Are you good? Dude, sit still. I forget some of them, but Michelle's
Maggie,
We'll solve
Maggie.
that problem just like
People
this.
said I look like a Maggie.
Margaret.
Which I can honestly agree with. But no, yeah, Michelle was a new one. And he noticed I got my hair cut between Friday and Saturday, which was wild because I knew the guy for 4 hours. But a very observant person, unlike some people I know.
I'm very observant.
Damon's only observant when it comes to feet.
I'm very observant. First of all, I mean, I just haven't seen you in for how long. That was just like
too good for us.
Anyways,
never said that.
Anyways, back
Never
to
said that.
Uprise.
let's keep it on the
Sorry,
rails
sorry,
there,
sorry,
people.
So, like Sydney said, we were in charge of gates. So I was the person who was like scanning tickets or being like the register person if they needed to buy tickets. So that was really fun. I got to see mostly everybody who like came in the front gates. So that was cool to see people there, or just to say hi to everybody. So that was really cool. And I would definitely recommend volunteering. They always are looking for volunteers, and literally we only paid like $10 to $12 for the whole event.
$12.
And
basically, you're just paying for the T-shirt they give you.
And I literally got to experience like so much more than if I just would have gone there and bought my own regular ticket. So shout out to Uprise. They did a great job. I thought it was awesome. So great. You want to share your experience? Your experience was
a
lot better, I feel like, than ours. Even though ours was very good. But
so I feel like I was the one that like kickstarted all of us volunteering.
Yeah.
Because
definitely.
I had been to probably, I don't know, in total like 10 Uprise festivals. And like when I went last year, I was like, all right, I'm getting bored of this. Like it's the same thing every year. Like I'm just like, at that point I was like, I'm kind of wasting money just coming here. So then I was like, maybe I'll volunteer stage crew. So then I did. And I told Greg that I was doing stage crew. So he's like, oh, well, I'll tell so-and-so. And because he, shoot, let me try and get this right. So I think it was Sam. Sam and Greg are like really good buddies, and I think Sam like oversees the whole stage crew thing. And then there was another guy, Kevin, that is like the head of like the main stage or whatever, something like that, or whatever. But anyways, he's like, I'll put a good word in for you. So then I was at the main stage the whole time, which I was pumped about that. And it was basically like how they told me was they just give you a schedule. So if you do just want to like volunteer for your shift and then enjoy the festival, you can. But with stage crew, they always really need the help all the time. And so, you can help, all day if you really want. They're not going to say no. And so that's what I pretty much did. So, I mean, I basically had a backstage pass on the main stage. And basically what I would do is, one band was done. So, for example, Colton Dixon played. He was done. We would go out, move the drum riser off, keyboard riser, whatever needed moved off, and then we move on stuff for the next band. And then you just stood there and watched them perform. Or sometimes if there was a band that was getting ready to leave, you would kind of help load them up or load them in, as in bring their stuff to the stage, depending, what day it was. Like, kind of like stumbling here. Let me think here. So then Saturday, Danessa and Sydney were done, and I asked if I could bring them backstage so we could just so they could like watch Switchfoot, and we did. Well, they said I could, so we went to the tent, had food, and then we came up on stage and watched the rest, a little bit of Danny Goki, and then they got their stuff, and then we went back to the stage. I moved Danny's stuff and moved Switchfoot, and then we stood there and waited for Switchfoot, and so the thing with stage crew is they're like, don't act like an idiot. And what I mean by don't act like an idiot, don't act like one of the dumb, retarded fans that are like, oh my gosh, it's John Cooper from Skillet. Can I get your picture? No.
So
That's what I was.
I heard there was a kind of a crazy fan like that for the Switchfoot that they actually gave the mic to.
Oh, yeah. They let him sing.
She was.
And I actually happen to know who she is. She's amazing. She's awesome.
The girl who was down front.
See,
that's a different.
But
I think that was fine.
She is a hardcore, just fangirling out from like back in her days, what I was told. So.
Yeah, I remember that part.
Wait, the one who said 24?
Yeah.
Oh, that wasn't really a super fan.
She was just kind of geeking out that he remembered her.
She was just, yeah.
Apparently she had been at his concert a few years ago. Yep. I don't know how long ago, and he remembered her from like then.
Yep.
That's always impressive.
And so she was like, "Oh my gosh, you remember me?" Like that's one thing. If you were like, "I love you," and like try to jump on stage and like pull him down, that's
like that.
wild.
Yeah, that's different.
But no, she wasn't like that. She was just excited.
Yeah,
I would do too.
That's always impressive when an artist remembers somebody from a concert like years ago. They're like, "Oh, I remember seeing you," but
now. Not to play devil's advocate, but to play devil's advocate because that's what I like to do. How do we know they're just not BSing us? Just lying to us straight to our face? Oh, I remember you. Nah, I don't remember you at all, dude. But I'm going to tell you I remember you. Like, how do we know?
I mean, the way he said it to her first, he was like, "Oh, yeah, I remember you."
Talking to the mic. I act like you've done this before.
Sorry. The way he like said to her, Oh yeah, I remember you. You were such and such years ago. And she was like, oh yeah, you remember me. She didn't, or he said something like, oh yeah, my fan who's been here for a while. He said something about like this girl down front knows it. She's been here before. I've seen, like I remember her from years before. Okay, so
that's fair.
If it was like a Bubba recognizing Danessa, where she said hi first, and he was like, oh hey, pretending like he knew her. Like that's one thing. But
now,
sorry, Danessa.
I have seen one time where an artist, I think it was Scotty McCreery, remembered somebody from like a concert in a different. I want to say it was like, weren't you just at my Richmond concert like 4 weeks ago? And it was up here, this area then. It was like, yeah, I was. I was like, now that's impressive. Because cool. Like, to even be like, oh yeah, I remember you from the Richmond concert. That was, like, you can't fake that. That's, but I was just curious.
Right.
I was just curious.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that kind of happened to me too at Uprise. Oh yeah. We went to this like merch stand and it was called 4610. It's referencing like Psalm 4610. Yeah. And there's two guys like that own it. It's like a small business. Check them out on Instagram and TikTok. But I like ordered a sweatshirt there last year. And so the guy, he said, I bought a t-shirt there this year, and the guy, he's like, you were here last year, right? I was like, yeah, I was. He's like, oh yeah, like I remember you. And like, I don't know how he remembered me, because like I literally just bought a shirt like anybody else, but I mean.
Probably because you had to pay him on Venmo last year.
Yeah, I did have to pay them on Venmo because their like credit card thing wasn't working. So I was like, I don't feel like that's why they know me, but that was just kind of cool to be like, yeah, like, and he definitely was not lying. Like he definitely did remember me. Like he seemed very genuine about it. So I don't know. Pretty cool. But that was pretty cool.
Yeah. So to kind of finish my whole story. Sorry. So, basically, they're just like, don't be, a fangirl, fanboy, whatever. Like, if you can see there's an opportunity to talk to a band member backstage, go up, talk to them, have a conversation, which I did. So we're waiting for Switchfoot, and if you guys listen to Disciple, phenomenal band, Kevin Young, phenomenal lead singer, and just everybody in that band is extremely talented. The drummer, I believe Joey, I think his last name is West. I can't remember.
I don't know his last name.
I don't remember his last name, but it's Joey. He was standing there waiting to watch Switchfoot, and that's another cool thing is like you see other bands like stick around to see other bands that they want to see. Yeah. So he's just standing there, and he was wearing a Dale Earnhardt shirt. So I walk over and I was like, Joey, right? Drummer from Disciple. He's like, yeah. I was like, all right, I love your drumming. You guys are great. Da-da-da. And I go, you like NASCAR? And he's like, yeah. And then like for about 10 minutes, like a solid 10 minutes, we were talking racing. Like we were talking NASCAR. We were talking about how we both hate Denny Hamlin at times, how Larson's a fantastic racer, and how we want to see him complete the double-double, which is run the Indy 500 and then go run the Coke 600 all on the same day. Didn't happen this year because of rain, so he's going to try it again next year. And then we talked about dirt track racing in the area. He's not huge into that, but like he was at, he's like, he's heard of Port Royal. And I was like, yeah, you need to go check out some dirt racing and all that stuff. Yeah, a solid 10 minutes. And then Switchfoot started, and I was like, well, I'll let you go here and enjoy the show. Wow. And then I walked back over, and Nessa's like, who is that? I was like, oh, that was Joey. He's this drummer for Disciple. And she's like, I was like, yeah, we were talking racing.
That's awesome.
That's really cool.
But then Friday night too, I forgot about this. So, I'm backstage. It's in between... I forget who was before Skillet. I cannot remember. It might have been Colton Dixon. No.
It was
Was Lecrae?
Yeah, it was Lecrae. Yeah. And so Men's Alliance was a sponsor at Uprise this year, which
Grant's a sponsor right now to them.
Shout out Men's Alliance.
Yeah, sure.
Shirt, hat,
and if you want to sponsor us, let us know.
I'm surprised you don't have like Hey Dudes that are like
well, they don't have those yet.
Or socks.
I should have brought my big water jug because that's all stickered up too.
Yeah.
Uprise underwear, Men's Alliance.
No.
Anyways, so I'm helping them move. I think it's Lecrae or Colton Dixon stuff, and I see Goose, and I'm going to refer to their call signs here. I saw Goose, Thor, Gage, and Gladiator walking up. Well, I saw Goose first. And so then I had the opportunity quick. I walked over and I said, Goose, right? He's like, yeah. I go, call sign pod. And he's like, what? And so, long story short, and then we were standing there talking before they went out and did their thing on stage in between as like, a sponsor to tell people about the Alt Tribe and just tell them about Men's Alliance, which then they had an Alt Tribe, a PA Alt Tribe, then Saturday morning. And we had, I believe, in the range of 5 to 10 people come that were at Uprise Friday night that never heard of Men's Alliance, that heard Goose talking Friday night. They were like, oh, and they showed up Saturday morning for the All Tribes. That was pretty cool.
That's neat.
They got new people like that. So then Saturday morning, they were all there again. And before my dad and I left, we were talking to him again. And he was like, yeah, the last thing I was expecting was to run into a tribesman back here. So we call every gathering, there's like, groups, we call the groups tribes. So, there's a tribe, there's like a couple, I think there's almost like 5 tribes in like South Central PA. And so, yeah, he was like, the last thing I was expecting here was to run into a tribesman. And I was like, well, here you go.
That's cool.
Yeah, and then also Saturday, I forgot about this too. And then I threw T-shirts with Thor and Gladiator. I was standing there waiting for Disciple to finish, and Tyree, the whoop whoop guy, he was telling them about throwing some shirts, not Men's Alliance shirts, other shirts for Sight and Sound. And he looks at me and he goes, "You want to help these guys throw some shirts?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure."
That's so fun.
So
I always want to throw things off.
It's just all the things that can happen at Uprise. But make a long story short, if you're kind of like me and you're getting bored of just attending Uprise, or you want to try and get involved a different way, definitely volunteer. Like whatever you like. Like don't just I don't know. I guess I look at this differently. Don't do stage crew just so you can like be backstage and meet artists. Like I did stage crew because I was getting bored and I wanted to help out in a different way, and plus because I'm a like audio freak. Like
yeah, and it is like heavier work. Like he had to lift like.
Oh my gosh,
really
there was one freaking cabinet from Striper,
stuff.
Dude. It was like I don't know what kind of board this was. It was some type of console. Like I don't know if it was like for some type of video graphics, but like it wasn't super huge. Like. When I'm talking like a board, like in reference to like a soundboard, it was maybe like the size of like a 16-channel soundboard. It had 2 screens on it, but they're like folded down. Dude, the case was like constructed out of wood. Like, I mean, it was like inside like them what do you call them? Like the metal road roller cases. Okay, it was inside that. Or like the outside was constructed that, but then inside with the foam, there was wood in that. Dude, that sucker was like almost 100 pounds.
That's
that
wild.
sucked. And then I had to push it from like the sound booth out. Like if you're on stage looking out, there's a sound booth. Okay, I had to push it from there all the way around through stones back to the backstage. I'm like, brother.
Is that when Danessa and I saw you?
Yeah, that's when you guys saw me dying. Because then I was, the old tribe workout. Bam Bam and Pace freaking killed us all there. Oh so like my legs are like already dead, and then I had to push this thing, and I'm like, I need water.
Dang. Not much.
No, yeah.
But it was a great time.
I have to say, like, just helping out and giving, and like, I think the coolest part was, well, for us at least, was to just see everybody that was like coming in, because we, checked everybody in. Even if you were like camping, you had to go up to the front gate to get your ticket, to get your wristband,
and the free pass people. We saw them too.
And all those people. We kind of saw everybody. But just getting to see like people who you're friends with, random people in the community, and just like smile and like like they like that you're giving your time. They appreciate what we're doing. I don't know. I just love like giving, serving in that kind of way. Mm-hmm. Even if it is hard work, if we got a little sunburnt, but yeah, it was really fun.
And we were lucky because the weather was beautiful too. Like it was a little bit like we got
Saturday was hot
during the day,
a little hot.
But honestly, like it couldn't have been any better, because it could have been pouring down rain, or it could have been like 99 degrees instead of like 82 degrees. So like it was definitely really, really fun, and the weather made it really good too. So yeah, highly recommend.
Yeah, working with the old people is fun.
3 days next year, so it's gonna be a big thing for the 20th anniversary.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Rumored.
It is
What's
3
rumored?
days.
It is 3 days. It's not rumored.
It's not rumored. It is 3 days.
No, Bubba did say at the end. He's like, it's 3 days, and it's on the Facebook and everything.
And
it's 3 days.
It was in the
finally
booklet.
announced that. Okay.
Yeah, right at the end on Saturday night, he's like, it's 3 days next year,
And
just for next year.
And it was in the booklet. So like,
yeah.
Because then,
I didn't know he was making it official.
yeah, a lady
Sweet.
came up to us and was like, "Is Uprise next year 3 days?" And we're like, "Not to our attention." And then we looked.
Yeah,
and
we had
we're
no
like,
clue until
yes,
she said
it was.
Anyway,
So that's crazy.
So, does that wrap up that conversation?
I think so.
Okay.
It can.
Pretty much.
So I've got a question for the people.
Okay.
And I think we should put this up on a poll on Instagram and see what they say.
Oh, wait, hold that thought. A poll we put on during Uprise, we asked you guys who all was going to be wearing merch. And if you said Danessa, you're right, because she's the only one wearing Uprise merch from this
Thought
past
about
weekend.
you
So
guys.
shout out to like the two of you guys who said Danessa. Sorry, go on.
No,
Wait, hold that thought. Can you hold this?
Great. Yes, this is great. This is great. Go.
Take my tape.
Go real quick. Go.
What?
No, this is great. Go.
Hold what?
Oh, is that all you had to do is pass the tape?
Yeah.
He gave me my tape back.
No, so this is awesome because this is what I want the question to be on.
This is Dad's tape, by the way.
Oh, wait, then give me that back.
No, it's mine. He gave it to me.
Oh.
Your question.
Do the people out there like it when we kind of get off the rails and do like the all like jump in at different things, or
Oh,
do they
I'm
like it more
sure.
constructive? So that's what we need to off the rails.
Why would you be
or
constructive
You gotta
whenever
have a
you
mix of
can?
both. You gotta have a mix of both.
That's what. No. I think we can just run whatever rabbit trails we want, and the people love
That's
it.
what
So,
a mix of both is.
No.
Like we went off the rails and then we came back and finished talking about Uprise. You know what I mean?
But I think we could have gone way more off the rails than what we did.
Do you want to?
So,
So like, what about
So,
Chick-fil-A? If I put
what-
Chick-fil-A sauce on there, where would you rank
my
that?
word.
dude, that's,
That is
1
not
to
above
5.
cane. I'm sorry, but that is not above cane sauce.
everybody knows
That's
how
a
much
hot take.
So everybody knows how much I love Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A sauce is overrated though. But
Which one- what's your sauce?
We need a barbecue.
Polynesian
I'm
sauce.
a barbecue and ketchup guy.
Polynesians. This guy.
But we need that vote. Secondly,
Rank your condiments in the comments.
no, don't rank your comments.
No,
comments
please
in the
do.
comments.
We won't.
What is your
Damn, we
second
won't want
question?
comments.
I'm dying to hear it.
No, it's not a question. It's more of a statement. Is that
Okay.
I've got a bone to pick with somebody on the podcast here. And if you notice that I'm a little bit closer to the women this episode, there's a reason why. It's because this guy over here to my right, in the fantasy league we're in, we just happened to wrap up this past week, and I happen to have scored the second most points in our fantasy group. Would have beat all other 10 teams. Guess who I got matched up with? The guy that scored the most points this week. Guess who that happened to be, and guess who beat me this week. So I get the loss when I would have beat everybody else. And I'm not going to shake your hand because it's rigged.
Pew, pew,
Okay,
pew.
but
How's it rigged?
can I say last week
Actually,
though?
it is rigged because we can't trade our free agency budget. I'm ticked about that.
Can I say about last week though?
Last week I went 0-4.
Yeah.
I lost in every single league.
Like your players didn't do well, and now they are.
I went 4-1 this week, so
I went
my one
two.
loss
I went
was
2
this
and
guy.
2.
I went.
I lost in our
0
league.
and 1.
I won in our league, and then I won in my dynasty
Yeah,
league,
I know you won our league, all right?
and I lost in the men's alliance league.
Shut up.
Well, it sucked for me because I literally had 2 people who had like 28 points, and I still lost.
That's interesting.
Did you
It
did you put
sucked.
in your budget claims for today?
Yeah, I know who I want. I know who I want.
Sydney, who's on your fantasy team?
Honestly,
I don't know. No one has ever asked me to play fantasy because
who'd you put
I
in for?
couldn't give 2 flying farts about fantasy football.
You could tell me who you put in for, but that doesn't really do anything because then like I'd have to try and guess how much you put in to try and get the person.
Hey,
And I'm not telling you.
Hey, stop trying to lasso your feet. You ain't no cowboy.
Boom, roasted.
That was
If
really
you don't know,
quiet.
his hat says you ain't no Cowboys.
Yeah,
So.
no cowboy. Yeah,
There we go.
Thank you.
That works very well.
That was good.
All right, people. I have a game for you this week again.
Let's go.
Let's get it.
The winner.
I hope you know that I've been winning, so don't expect to come in anywhere close.
So I don't
Well-
know if you've been here for this game.
But the champ is back. That's all I'm
But-
going to say.
We haven't even played this game yet. You haven't even played, so
I don't know if he has. I don't remember. I don't
He
know how
hasn't.
long, how
The
many
champ
weeks
is
you've been
back.
doing this. But it's called Categories. Do you know what Categories is?
Continue. Just continue.
Do you know what Categories is?
I don't think.
Okay. Well, it's where I say like a topic or something, and you have to
Oh yeah, we played this.
list thing.
Yeah, we
Yes.
played this last time when I was here.
Yeah, okay,
And I
see?
won. And I won. Thank you very much. So the champ is back.
I don't remember.
oh yeah,
again.
we did sandwiches and we did
Sandwiches and
something.
soup.
soups.
Yeah. All
well,
right.
it's gotten better since then, and so
So-
have I. So
Well,
Hold your
I know.
horses.
So I just want to comment on last week's episode.
Go.
Sweeping and vacuuming is 2 different things.
thank
Yeah.
you.
That's all I want to
Yes.
say. And let's get back to the game.
Boom.
And let's get back to the
Boom.
game.
Roasted.
Is that all you wanted to say?
G-Man.
That was I'm the deciding vote because I'm making myself the deciding vote. Sweeping and vacuuming are 2 very different things.
Thank you.
Very different.
Fact check. That statement is false. I just gave you a live fact check.
Well, I did both of them today to get all the dog hair off my floor, swept and vacuumed. So I don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
And
Wait, I was the one that said they were the same thing.
No.
You said they were the same.
Yeah.
And I just
So who
said,
said they were different?
we all did.
They are very different. You
Sleeping
said you
is
said
with
they
a
were the
broom.
same.
Vacuuming is with a vacuum.
It's a vacuum.
They're extremely different. And also, I think, talking about Uprise and this week and talking about all the music you guys talked about last week, I think you guys have finally, we've talked about enough music for the rest of the year that we probably don't have to
That's
talk
not
about
true.
music again.
I still have 2 more concerts coming up.
Bro,
so.
you can talk about
We gotta
music
go
nonstop.
Jeez, can I talk? We got a
Like-
Kojo concert coming up in November,
No,
too.
you can't, Joe.
Yeah, we do.
We all have, yeah.
Yeah,
But we didn't even give kudos. I have to say, Switchfoot, that concert blew me out of the water. The album that they did was The Beautiful Letdown, their version, and it
I only
rocked.
knew.
I didn't know any of their songs.
I legitimately only knew one song.
Me
I
too. I only knew.
only went to
Dude and
Switchfoot.
Move.
So yeah, these fools didn't know a thing about
Hey,
them.
I knew a lot of Danny Goki music, and
I've
you
se-
guys made
well,
me
yes.
not listen to that. So
Well, talking about kudos, I want to give a kudos out to everybody listening.
Yeah.
Everybody who's followed.
Yeah.
The 104 subscribers on YouTube is what I heard.
Still
earlier.
104. I just did a refresh.
Hear
And the 73 followers on
73.
Instagram.
Can we get that to 100?
I have to say, Danessa and I have been following back. So if you're gonna follow us,
So
you
if
might
you're
get a
gonna
follow.
let us follow you, you better be following us.
Yes,
That's all I
because
gotta say.
100.
we are not going to continue to follow you.
I just got to make the reels now.
If you don't
100
follow us back.
104 minus 73 is 31. So there's 31 people out there that we are going to hunt down and make sure you follow on Instagram.
You know, the last
I'm just
video
saying.
that we did a math lesson on got us to 16K.
So now the math lesson.
1.6, not 16K.
And who was it? It was Risa.
1.6K.
myself. Oh my goodness.
Sorry.
How ironic.
You know,
I'm not
I-
very good at math.
I think if Risa and I did a podcast
Engineers.
just together, the two of us, that might
All
go
right,
to
well,
the moon.
that might have to happen.
Maybe
We
Risa
should do
will
you,
call
Clay,
it-
and
But-
Risa.
But guess what? Who?
You, Clay, and Risa.
Clay, and then who's the? Oh my!
Ryan?
No. Who's the other girl that's
Janelle.
bonkers?
Janelle.
Julianne?
Or Julianne.
Julianne.
The four of us. The four of us. Pod takeover. Let's roll.
I want to see that happen.
Okay.
Dude.
That
Okay,
has to
no,
happen.
no.
We need
That
a
is-
vote.
no, that
yes
is
or
not
no.
fair.
Yes or no.
That is not fair. You cannot do Risa and Julianne together
With me?
and expect them to do less views than us.
More views.
I feel like they would get a lot more.
Yes, that's the one. So yes, it's-
Because of their personalities, not going to lie.
yeah,
and that's not even fair.
The three of us together, and you add Clay.
I don't
Oh
know.
my.
Okay, I have to be honest. I don't know if Clay would be himself or if Risa and Julianne would be themselves if they were all on together.
Yeah.
Because they don't know each other.
True.
Jeez.
Risa and Julianne and Clay, they don't
This is
know
why
each other.
I don't like hanging around fake people. Just be real, 24/7.
Freaking
Oh
Gen
my
Zers.
Be real.
Not fake people.
Talking
be
about-
real. Be real.
Be real.
It's
How
people
about
who
let's
you're comfortable with.
How about let's get real with this game?
Yeah, seriously.
So I can
Get into
dominate.
the game.
So I
Yeah.
can dominate.
All right, so
Whatever.
I have a couple of topics.
My back hurts.
Bum, bum, bum,
What does
bum,
that
bum,
sound?
bum,
Oh
bum,
my
bum, bum,
Okay, so the
Wait.
first topic.
Wait. Can I add something? I need to add something before you go.
What's the question? What's the question?
You shut up.
It's gonna be a long
Sorry.
I just can't deny that I want to play this game. Let's go.
So speaking of
I'll
songs,
save my story.
Oh, wait, it was a story? I thought it was a question.
Speaking of songs,
I did have
no,
a
this is a
story.
great intro for me. So
Silly
keep
songs with Larry.
it. No,
Do you know what I'm
I'm going to do the topic of musical instruments.
Oh, this is gonna go on for days.
Nuh-uh.
I think y'all are gonna be surprised how many instruments I know.
Okay. Well,
We had a very
prove it.
music heavy.
So I'm
pod
going to be
last
the
week.
judge. If I say it is not valid, it's not valid.
Okay, done.
Okay.
All right,
Done.
I'm getting a
I do
sense that
not
the
want
wife
Grant
is very
or
serious
Damon
right now.
or
So
Sydney.
I like it. I like it. Let's go. Let's
Because-
do this.
she means business right now.
Wait,
Chill.
ladies first.
Yes.
Ladies first,
Yeah.
and then
Right.
we'll go clockwise. So I get
I'm
last.
doing 10 seconds. If you do not do it in those 10 seconds, you are out.
Okay.
Perfect.
Period.
Fat bet.
If you guys can
Is it
tell,
per round? Is it like per round you're out or what?
If you guys can tell,
She means business. She's feisty.
I mean business.
She's feisty
No.
today.
I was serious.
She
No,
means
I'm
no,
a
business.
is it-
teacher. I'm not messing around. What?
Is it per
Excuse me.
round you're out or is it you're out, you're done for the whole game?
You're done
like
for the
per
rest of the game.
topic.
Per
Okay.
topic.
Per
Okay.
topic.
So the first topic is musical instruments.
Oh.
So if you don't say a
For
musical
me-
instrument in those 10 seconds, sorry, you're out. You can't play.
So
Okay.
because we're gentlemen, we believe in ladies first. Cindy, you can
gosh.
start. And
I was gonna go
because-
first regardless because I won
And
last
also,
week.
because I don't identify as a woman, we're going to let the real woman go
Oh
first.
my gosh.
And because
Thank you.
and because I'm the champ and I will self-handicap myself. Grant can go second. I'll go fine. I'll go. Third.
No, that's not.
No, you got to go in
I
order.
don't
You
dude.
have
like
to
this.
go in
I don't
second.
like this.
Order. In
No.
order.
You have to go second.
I veto.
That's counterclockwise.
I don't care.
I don't care.
I want to go clockwise.
Okay,
No.
what
Okay.
did I just say? You're gonna go second, and Grant's gonna go third.
I mean, and you wonder why I'm the champ. And you wonder why I'm the champ. Go
Hey.
ahead.
All right, ready, go.
First answer is alto saxophone.
Next.
Good.
Wait, can I ask a quick question?
I already started his 10
Guitar.
seconds.
Guitar.
Okay, now you may ask your question.
Guitar.
I don't want this to kind of guess my time. Is a saxophone and an alto saxophone the same thing, or is that just like a different type of a saxophone?
It's an
Like
interesting-
genuinely asking.
There are different types of saxophones. That's all I'm going to say.
Yep.
Go.
Go.
Saxophone.
Which one?
All of them. I don't know different types.
I feel like
If you want to give a
Hold
different
on.
answer, I'll give a different answer.
yeah,
Give a different answer.
I feel like alto sax was
Should
just
cover.
saxophone in general. That's going to cover
Yeah,
saxophone
that's
in
not
general.
fair.
That's not fair because they're different instruments.
How am I supposed to know that?
Well, maybe you
Then
should be
don't
good at this
say
game.
alto- then
I'm
don't-
not a weirdo.
Fine, go ahead,
Go. Do not say saxophone.
dude. There's millions of those out there.
Go.
Come
You
on.
have 5 seconds.
Bass guitar.
Thank you.
Trumpet. It's your turn.
French horn. Sorry, guys.
Grant.
French horn.
Mandolin.
Trombone.
A flute.
Banjo.
A piccolo.
How about the drums?
Fiddle.
Tuba.
Harp.
Violin.
Baritone.
A cello. That's a different type.
It is. Go, Grant.
Clarinet.
You're fine. Tenor saxophone. Just different.
It's different.
How about a tambourine?
Yep.
Bells.
The triangle.
Right? Oh my
It's an
goodness.
instrument.
Do we? Oh my goodness. Do we? Oh my goodness. I'm drawing a blank. I'm drawing a blank. I'm
You
drawing a
got
blank.
4 seconds.
Oh my goodness. What's it? What is it?
2.
Oh my goodness. I can
One,
see it. I can't think of it. I can see it. And I can't think of
Imagine losing.
Sorry.
Piano.
You're out.
it. I can see it. And I can't think of it.
Sydney.
Baritone saxophone.
Keyboard.
Soprano saxophone.
Oh my word.
All right, I'm done. That's all of them. I rounded it out.
Acoustic guitar.
A clarinet.
7-string guitar.
Someone said a clarinet before.
Oh, I meant the cornet.
What the heck is a cornet?
It's a small trumpet.
What am I thinking? Oh my goodness.
I've never heard of that.
7-string
Never heard of
guitar.
Your voice.
8-string electric guitar. That's a thing.
The timpani.
Oh my goodness.
12-string acoustic. That's a thing.
You're really gonna get this
This
specific.
is getting ridiculous.
Hey, Sydney
Go.
did it with the
Go.
saxophone.
She's wasting
All right,
time.
a snare.
Does that count with drums? Because he said drums.
He said drum set.
I did say drum set.
It's different.
Okay, bass drum.
Kick drum.
Dude, that's
You got
6.
8 seconds.
Floor toms.
What's that?
A floor tom is on the floor.
Is it a drum?
Yeah, it's a drum.
Okay.
Bongos.
Crap. I just blanked. Oh, 5-string bass.
2,
Ooh.
1.
Maracas.
Did you say keyboard?
I did not.
Keyboard.
No, you said keyboard.
I said piano.
And you said keyboard. You said them both. Trust me, you said them both.
Maxine, tell us in the comments.
You said them both.
Mom, don't.
You got 5 seconds, or else you're done.
Yeah, you got called out.
3, 2,
Electric
1.
piano.
0.
Does that count?
Electric piano.
Well, yeah, you have like an acoustic piano that's
All right,
non-electric.
go,
You have to
Sydney.
mic it up.
Okay, the oboe.
Electric acoustic.
Oh my gosh.
Jeez.
The bass clarinet.
4-string bass.
The sousaphone.
I think we're just making stuff up at this point
No.
because the two that I was thinking of haven't been said yet.
Go.
Violin.
Oh, and a viola.
That's definitely different.
Thank you.
I wouldn't have lasted this long, so I'm
2,
kind of glad I got knocked out.
1. Yeah.
And to round out the
So
first
did
round, my
Hold
last answer is the cowbell.
So hold on. Did anybody? Nobody said tuba, right?
I said tuba.
She said
Did you
tuba.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I also
Nobody-
said sousaphone.
Nobody said recorder.
No.
I have mine. I
recorder-
found it when I moved.
The recorder.
No one
It's
said
downstairs.
recorder.
I should get it.
I thought somebody was gonna pull out the old cups and spoons here.
That's just making stuff up.
Nah.
To be fair, I wasn't a weirdo in high school.
So what were you going to say, Damon, that you totally blanked on?
No recorder. That was it.
Tough.
And you just couldn't think
I
of
saw
it.
I saw an Instagram reel the other day of a guy playing the Freebird solo on the recorder, and I was like, yee,
That's
brother.
That's so funny.
That's
Sick.
good.
All right, what's your next one?
All right. Well, Sydney definitely got that one.
Thank
no
you.
doubt. No doubt.
No doubt.
That's a good one. And I was actually impressed by the two of you. You guys went pretty.
Well, they're both
extensive.
they're musically. I mean, I am too.
I was a band kid.
And I'm not.
I was a
Yeah,
band kid as
weirdo.
well, so that's how I knew there was different
and I'm not.
saxophones.
Weirdo won me
Although-
first place.
I'm not, although I was singing the song to one of the most famous musicals ever earlier that none of you guys would
Are you
know.
talking about Hamilton?
I was Hamilton. Now you said that.
Okay, I
I
don't
don't think
care
I've
about
ever watched
musicals.
Hamilton.
I've never watched Hamilton.
Yeah.
Musicals
You
and
guys should.
band
It's
are
pretty amazing.
two different things.
The
Anyways.
looks
Yeah,
you
theater
get.
kids and band kids are totally different.
The looks you get.
Yeah, dude, it's night and day. Like,
Yo.
you thought band kids
Whoa,
were weird?
whoa.
Jeez, don't even go.
Musical.
The-
The
Theater
looks
kids.
you get when you walk into like the Kennedy Center with boots and a belt buckle, unbelievable.
I'm gonna go to Broadway someday.
Unbelievable. All the
cowboy hat.
all the eyes are on you, and you're just there, chest out, just.
So if you got cringed out, skip forward about 10 seconds now.
Oh my word.
Just puffed out. It's pretty.
Okay.
If you want attention, that's one way to get attention. That's all I'll
For
say.
sure.
So
What's your next one?
this next one
I'll let you start this time.
is Damon can start
I
because
don't want to start.
Is this our last one?
he lost. It can be our last one. Yeah.
I want to do a time check, but
Another one.
Get her
Bites the
started.
dust.
Okay.
yeah,
Damon, you got the ministry minute?
So our
We'll do like Psalms 46:10. Just blow something off that.
you could.
Blow some smoke
Sweet,
off
bro.
that.
Good
Yeah.
time.
All right. Our next topic
Sick.
is TV game shows.
Oh, man.
Oh, this is I'm just terrible at this.
All right.
And
Who's going first?
Damon
Well,
go.
you said me.
Damon
so.
go.
Wait, hold on. When we say TV, are you talking like actual like quiz games or like anything?
anything.
TV game
feel
show.
so.
TV game shows.
Okay, so
like,
I'm throwing back then to Whammy. That's a classic.
Okay, never heard of it.
Big money, no whammies. No.
No.
Never heard of it.
no.
Game Show Network.
It's 'cause you're old.
Yeah, make sure it's a
Okay.
game show, not like a reality show.
It was on Game Show Network.
Okay, yes. I
Big-
believe you.
big
I
money,
believe
no
you.
whammies.
I'm just
Wipeout.
getting it out there.
Oh, good one. I didn't even think about that.
Okay.
Jeopardy.
The big balls.
Jeopardy.
Wheel of Fortune.
Wheel of Fortune!
Your time's on, Grant.
Wow, this is a short appearance.
Most Extreme Elimination. Wait,
Yes.
can I say what that show is? So
Yes,
if nobody has ever watched that show, you are missing out on life. It is on Amazon Prime now. It used to be on Spike TV, which throwback to Spike TV because I don't even think that's a channel anymore.
No.
Okay, it's the one guy's Kenny Blankenship, and I forget what the other guy's name is, which I don't know if that's their real names or if that's.
Okay, it does not matter.
But anyways, they found this Japanese game show from like the 90s. Okay, they took it. These American guys did, and then they voiced it over.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
kinda
It is
like
hilarious.
dumb.
That sounds
It's
funny.
so
but,
dumb.
like, it's like a
You said it's
dumb
on Prime?
funny at the same time.
It's on Amazon Prime.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
It is fantastic.
Yeah. All right, that counts.
All right. My answer is Minute to Win It.
Family Feud.
Da, 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 da. Good answer. Good answer.
Grant.
Deal or no deal?
Win, lose, or draw.
Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
The Price is Right.
Dang
That's
it.
what it
Dang
is.
Dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it.
That was on some old people's or I shouldn't say old people. That was on some residences TVs at home
3,
at the job site. That
2.
was that.
One.
America Says.
America says, what is that?
Oh, that's a
My
good one.
boss's
America
ringtone.
Says
I
that's
like,
a good one.
I like that one.
Lingo.
Mm-hmm.
I'm think I'm tapped out too now.
2.
I got nothing. I
One.
can't.
Wow.
I only know so many. Can you change that? That's my
Sid.
boss's ringtone.
Sid.
Are we all tapped out right now?
I know.
Oh my word! All right, Damon, you had to say one.
Dang it! I have one.
Go, Damon.
This is a guess. Pyramid. I don't know if that's what it's called.
Pyramid. Let me
I
look
don't
it
know
up.
if that's what it's called though.
Ah, man, I got one now too.
Try Game Show Network Pyramid. I don't know if that's what it's
That'll
called.
be a
though.
win if it is one.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay, I wasn't.
Pyramid is an
is.
American game show franchise that has aired several versions
Yep,
domestically
okay.
and internationally.
It's a pyramid of money that they go up. I wasn't sure if it's
Yeah.
called pyramid or not, but it's
It
pyramid.
is.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the one you
Wow,
that
good
popped
job.
in
And
my
the
head?
champ is back.
Well, you won one and Sydney won one, so I wouldn't say you were technically the champ.
Sounds
Yeah,
like we need
you tapped
tiebreaker
out
between the two of
pretty
us.
early.
I do have a tiebreaker, but
Please.
the next topic is hard.
Okay,
it's
well,
only two of us.
okay. The one I thought about was, are you smarter than a fifth grader?
Oh yes!
I thought
I
of,
loved that show.
Jeff Foxworthy.
American Ninja Warrior.
Oh man, similar to Wipeout.
Yeah.
Do we want to do a
and
tiebreaker?
shoot, I forgot about
I
a
feel like you've
Fear
listened to me.
Factor.
Fear Factor. That's the one.
That was
Did
on Spike
anybody say
TV.
Deal or No Deal?
I did.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought about throwing out The
husband did.
Bachelor since technically you're trying to.
No.
But I thought that was-
that's a reality.
It's a game of love.
It's a game. It's a game.
Okay. So
Making it afraid. Are we gonna go there now too?
If this one is too hard,
No, it's me versus Sydney.
I know,
tiebreaker.
but
It's-
I'm saying it's hard.
there can't be
Then
anything
yeah.
too hard. That's great.
All right.
That's what a tiebreaker
All right.
should
All
be.
we
All right.
need is one person
All
to
right.
get one, and that's it.
Can you
All
give
right.
me an answer?
No.
So I can-
So
if you think
the
it's not hard.
topic is languages.
What the crap?
Heads or-
Sydney
heads or tails?
starts.
Okay.
Go.
Okay, English.
Spanish.
Mike up here, please.
I said English the first time if nobody heard me.
I said Spanish.
And then I said French.
Oui, oui.
And now I'm saying German.
And now I'm saying Swahili.
And now I'm saying
Is that it?
Mandarin.
And now I'm saying Korean.
And now I'm saying Latin.
And now I'm saying sign language.
And now I'm saying Portuguese.
And by that I meant American Sign Language. And now I am saying Russian. And if that doesn't count, I'm gonna say Yiddish, which is Jewish.
I think Russian
so.
counts.
So
Okay.
this kind of throws me off because I was gonna say Yiddish next, but
Oh.
then you said so.
If Russian counts, then he can have Yiddish.
No, I'll give it. Maybe we just throw Yiddish completely out then.
Okay.
So I'll think of another. You're counting Russian, right?
I'm kind of Russian.
So I'll
Okay.
go Dutch, and then we just both can't use Yiddish. Is that fair?
Okay, that's fair.
Okay.
Dang it! Should have said it. I'm gonna go with Greek.
I'm not timing. Crap.
That's a good one.
I'm starting now.
I have two languages. I'm just saying.
I have two as well.
I'm drawing a freaking.
0.
I was gonna go with Navajo, and then I was gonna go with Aramaic, or Arabic. Are they two different things? Is one a nationality and one's
I don't
language?
know.
Couldn't tell you.
There's Armenian. I should have gone Armenian.
Armenian?
Well, who's our winner? Sydney's our winner.
Ah, it's a good game. It's a good game.
good? That was
Obviously-
hard. That one was different. hard.
Obviously, I've got
You guys knew a lot more languages than I did.
Nobody said Apache.
Apache.
Huh?
My Spanish
mean-
professor in college knew Apache, so that's the only way I know that.
Really?
And I know one word from Apache that he told us.
Is it a bad word?
Yes.
Apache. I played a band song called Apache.
Bum, 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 bum.
And then also,
Military standard.
Bum, bum.
Throwback.
Jump on it. Jump on
Military-
it.
military
jump
standard
on it.
language?
Bum,
I didn't
bum,
think of that.
bum, bum.
Throw back to high school.
Could you use
Time to jump on it. Jump on it. Jump on it.
That is not that. That is
What's that called?
Shoot.
Morse code?
Thank
Morse
you.
on it.
That's the only
Isn't
type of
that a
technically.
language?
I think
Yeah.
that's a code.
People can speak it.
It's a code language.
Yeah.
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 But
Anyways.
throw back to high school and Senor Smith. Gallego.
Didn't wasn't he like so far up? He
He was the only person. He like okay. So I
He
had
knew,
him
like,
like for 2 years of
everything.
Spanish. Yeah, he was like, I am the only person to take the Galician course 5 times. Like the dude would go over to Spain and go up to.
He's wild.
Yeah.
I never had him. Like I said, I never took
He's
Spanish.
fantastic.
I never took Spanish in high school.
I unfortunately did.
But the only thing I know about Smith, Senior Smith, is that one time the school caught on fire because somebody tried to set fire to the school, and instead of making sure that his kids got out safely. Okay, I'll just tell the whole story. So we had a fire drill, and it was like maybe half an hour towards the end of the day, and then we all get back inside, and then 5 minutes later the alarms go off again, and they were like, this is a real, like, there's actually a fire, so everyone needs to leave. And instead of like escorting his class out calmly, he grabbed the book, said y'all can burn, and ran out of the building. And they were all like, what the heck, Senior, like, what are we supposed to do? So of course, like, they just followed out because I mean they're high schoolers, so they know what to do. But it was very, like, I wasn't there, but hearing the story was very, very funny.
Insane.
Yeah, that was the first of 4 fires at the high school consecutive years. You weren't there for any of them.
I wasn't
don't
either.
think. Were you not?
It was after I left.
I'm pretty sure the
one of the fires, I was in the home ec center as it was going on.
Really?
Yes.
What year was that?
The bias, probably 2015.
Oh, okay. Then no.
Yeah, it would
okay.
have been 15 because it was my graduating year. Yeah.
Okay, 2 of them were before I graduated, which would have been 16, 17, and 17, 18. And then 2 of them were after I graduated. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Sure.
Yeah.
Or were you there was there another one that I didn't know about?
I don't know. I left in 15. I wouldn't know about anything.
Okay, never mind. So one was arson. Some kid tried to set the freshman bathroom on fire. The next one was.
I think I remember about that idiot.
Yes, he was in my grade. We won't talk about him.
Yee.
No, not Yee. He was mentally challenged. And so then the next one was a kitchen fire.
Really?
Wee.
Or you were saying that?
No, he was like actually like not mentally like there.
Wee.
Which was,
I take back my comment. I was thinking of a totally different kid.
Did
then.
you get that? Please tell me you got that. Wee.
Oh, haha, bathroom. No potty talk on the pod. This is where we do the pod talk. But anyway, so the next one was an electrical fire. And well, no, there was another one where the school got struck by lightning and the electrical room caught on fire.
Yeah, I definitely wasn't out there
So
for that.
that was my senior year
Negative.
because school got pushed back a few weeks. But and then there was a door caught on fire because they put an extension cord underneath it, and from the door closing and shutting or opening and closing.
I remember. I wasn't there, but I remember seeing about that.
It was on Facebook. Yeah, somebody took a video and put it on Facebook. I think that was all.
The school is messed up.
Yeah, good old Shippensburg. Anyways,
we had to walk 5
wrap
miles
this
to
up,
find
yeah.
the next
open bathroom.
boys' bathroom.
It
The
was
only
the band
thing
room
weird that
bathroom.
happened at my school was we all had to go home because a squirrel was like in the electrical stuff, and so we lost power.
Dumb squirrels.
But
my
we never
gosh.
had really any like fire things that I remember. So must be a Shippensburg thing.
Did you guys ever do senior prank? No. I wanted to do one, and so my mom
No.
worked at the school at the time, so I wanted to take her keys, and I wanted to get a bunch of people and go in to the school at like midnight, and then pull all the desks out to the hallway, and everyone's like, no, and I'm like, you all are like freaking stupid. They're
That's
like,
so dumb.
They were like, I want to do the pigs, put 1, 2, and 4, so then they're looking for 3. I'm like, ha, so funny.
They've
Like
done that,
anybody else
yeah.
hasn't thought of that one, idiot. Do something original.
I remember where I wasn't my
Anyways.
year, but I remember kids throwing papers everywhere. I remember people laying in the halls. I remember
Senior prank?
Yeah. There was
That's a senior prank. I would have stepped on him.
right. It was pretty dumb. There was something else. I just
Sorry, I
can't remember.
didn't see you.
Oh, also
They still haven't found pig number 2.
Dang it.
My senior
Do you
or
guys know
my
about that?
No.
Senior prank? Do you guys know about that?
Was that your class?
Yeah.
Was your guys' class also the one that put the groundhog in the courtyard?
No, that was the.
Josh was telling me about that. That might have been his class.
That was his class.
Dang, that's funny.
Wow.
How did I not know about
And
that?
one of his buddies also ran out there in one pep rally dressed up as a gorilla and a banana.
That was his class for sure. Yep.
Oh my gosh. That's
My
funny.
class was like no fun. Like we had fun, but like nobody was like that.
That's funny. No,
Lame.
I don't think we did anything crazy. I mean, we had Sam, so
So yeah.
A group bought a bunch of goldfish. This would have been probably my sophomore year,
oh my gosh,
and they plugged all the like
the sinks.
sinks in the bathrooms and put goldfish in them.
That's
Lovely.
classic.
Fantastic.
Yeah, but we brought quote unquote 3 pigs, but one was labeled number 1, one was labeled number 3, and they couldn't find 2 for the longest time until somebody finally told them, yeah, there is the number 2.
Man,
They're
that's
trying
funny.
to find the second pig on the school property, and they can't find it. And people are losing their crap and whatever.
There was, I mean, I really don't
Good
remember
time.
much
Good
of high
time.
school anymore, but yeah, I don't really think we did anything.
So is this ministry minute time now?
Yeah, let's wrap this up. Go ahead, Damon.
What do you got, Damon?
I've got absolutely nothing. So maybe what we'll
You got
do.
something.
Obviously, Danessa, you talked about Psalms 46:10 earlier.
Yes.
Be still, know that I am God. I will be exalted on all the mountains, or I will be exalted on the mountains. Grant, I see you got your Men's Alliance, Proverbs 27:17. That's iron sharpens iron. I don't know where I'm going to go with this.
Neither of those go together.
I'm going to make something work out of it.
But they're in the Bible, so then
They're
they're
in
kind
the
of
Bible,
connected.
so it's the ministry minute, and
Let's stick with the
I
first
think
verse.
I think that if you are really around God will sharpen you. Now this is terrible. So let's go back. Let's go back to be still and know that I am God. Right. I think this is putting your trust, putting your faith in Him, and I think this is tough, right? Because I think from a head knowledge perspective, like I'll speak personally. I'll get a little vulnerable, right? So. Be still, know that I'm God. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, soul, mind, and strength. Or, hold on, I'm confusing my verses.
Do you want me to read it?
But, well, I was confusing my verses there. But, be still and know that I'm God. Putting your trust in God, knowing that Jeremiah 29:11, He has good plans to prosper you and not forsake you. Like, we know that from a head knowledge perspective, but sometimes it can be very hard on the heart, right? Like, I know that I'm supposed to do that, but my heart tells me, like it wants to hold on to something, right? So this is where love the Lord your God with all your heart, soul, mind, and strength. That's why it's so important that we do that, because you have to love the Lord with all your heart, soul, mind, and strength. So your mind and your heart have to be in alignment, right? And that's when sin can intercede, is when they're not, because you're not truly loving God then with all your heart, soul, mind, and strength, like Jesus commands us to, which is where I was going with that, which I said, trust in the Lord God with our heart, soul, mind, and strength. That's wrong. Love the Lord your God with their heart, soul, mind, and strength. So, like, I don't believe like your heart and your mind can be in conflict if you're truly following the words of Jesus in Matthew. There's something else I want to say about this as well, and I forget right now, but I'm sure it'll come to me once you guys take over, and it'll come back to me.
I'll chime in. Be still. It's making me chuckle because human nature. Do we want to be still? No, we want to do it ourselves. We want to take action ourselves and be like, yeah, we got this. I can do it. I can do it all. I don't need God's help. When in reality we do. Like, okay, for example, I'll also.
And to that point, that's the heart, right? That's our sinful nature of our pride and our boastfulness, which, Ephesians 2, we are not. Ephesians 2 probably 10. I'm going to take a guess it's Ephesians 2:10. But that we were created in His image. We are not of our own. Therefore, none of our faith is boastful. Is what that says. But that part of it, right, is pride and boastfulness that is from the sinful nature, from Satan himself.
Yeah. And so to just keep going off of that, little personal here, Danessa and I. So I think we shared it on the pod. I don't know.
I don't know what you're about to say, so.
Well, you left your previous job, correct? I think we shared that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last week.
And so she's been going through the process of trying to become a substitute and everything. Well, we just didn't realize or know how much.
Finish.
We didn't know the hoops that was all gonna come in with, I guess, to become a sub, which, in my opinion, is a little ridiculous, but that's besides the point. Long story short, she hasn't been working for. It's been pretty much a month, and
almost.
Basically a month. By the time you guys are listening to this, I think it'll be a month. Pretty darn close.
Yeah, but I'll be working.
But you get the point.
Long story.
And so that's kind of tough because, the human nature in us could be, okay, this is taking forever. And, looking at it now, I think we're kind of seeing why the one was taking forever, because there's another opportunity kind of opening up currently. So, and that's the thing, like, the human nature is, oh, I'm not getting a job right away, so now I'm going to go find a different job that I know I'll get hired at quicker. But just because you can get hired somewhere else quicker doesn't mean that's technically where you're supposed to be. The one could be taking a while because, it allows, wow, this is going to come out really bad. It sounds very crossed up. But the gosh.
It's not God's timing.
Just say it.
God's timing, okay? Like, the reason it maybe took so long for the one substitute job one, I was just what I'll label it, is because God had substitute job 2 in the works, but yet it wasn't going to happen like that. It had to kind of build up. There was things that had to fall in place first. There's conversations that had to happen. There's things that had to come up at the place of substitute job 2 to then get relayed to Danessa through, friends of friends and all that stuff to be like, hey, this is popping up here. You should put your name in here. That's part of the human nature of, literally waiting because, as I just said, we don't want to wait. We want to get it done ourselves and do it ourselves. But, as it says, be still and know that I'm God. We have to be still. We have to, ask God to give us the strength to not give in to our human sinful nature.
Yes. And during that whole process of me not working, we just got married. So we don't young married couple, we don't, I don't even know what I'm trying to say.
I would love to help you out, but I don't know either.
I think I know what you're trying to say. Because of a lot of past decisions and my past life, I did not make the most smart financial decisions to not only be good then in that present time, but also to kind of set me up for the future as in now. And so, it can be a little stressful, but is that what you were going to say?
Not really.
Oh, sorry. Never mind.
But
Sick.
You're still
sort of. But I was gonna say we're a young married couple, we're not financially ready there yet. But God has been really faithful. I feel through this waiting period because even though I haven't been making anything, Grant has been providing for us and we're good. It hasn't been we're we can't afford this blah blah blah. But no, we've been good. I feel and
it's not
that's all through God providing us, all through Him being faithful. Because we haven't been working over, He hasn't been working overtime or anything like that. I feel but it's just how all the pieces fall into place and there's a season and time for everything. So
God knows what you need, and He will provide what you need, and He's done exactly that for us. Mm-hmm. It's not like we're swimming in money, and it's not like that, but we are, God is providing what we need for right now.
Yeah.
To help us get through this time right now of Danessa in between jobs.
And I think that's good right there. Because back to what I said a little bit earlier, Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you, not forsake you, plans to give you hope and peace. Right. And I think that's important that when you believe in that does come true.
I was going to say, I forget the exact reference because I'm not good at those, but the Lord is my shepherd. I have all that I need.
Psalm 23.
He never leaves us in want. He never leaves us in need of anything because He's always there with us. As long as you put your trust and your faith in Him. If you try to do it on your own and you don't let Him control your life, that's whenever you fall into issues like that. This goes way back before you guys were even married, back to whenever Grant got a new job. This goes back past that, whenever he was getting set up with all the skills that he has to get the job, and back to before that, whenever he met the people he needed to meet to get the job. And so this is not just a over the past month we've been good because God's with us. This is over the past few years. He knew we'd be in this situation. I'm not even in the situation. We as in you guys. You guys.
At it from the outside.
He knew you guys would be in this situation, and he said, "All right, just hang on, Danessa. You're gonna be on your own, but you're gonna have a month after you're married to clean your house and get situated. And I don't want you to waste this time that you have to do that, because in the future, you're gonna have this and this happen at your house. You're gonna have these people over. You're gonna meet these people, and you never know what the future blessing is." when you're in the moment. And I mean, I feel like we could all talk about this for hours about things that God's done we didn't realize at the time, whether it's losing jobs or like relationships ending or relationships starting or going somewhere new and just a complete change of path. But don't be afraid of that. I know change brings anxiety. Change brings stress. I don't even want to say just for some people. It's probably for all people. Nobody likes the unknown. Nobody likes to not know what's going to happen. Because we're humans, we like an order, we like to know, and just to understand that it's going to be okay and there's really nothing to worry about it. And it's easier said than done. Don't think that I have this all together, that any of us have this all together. But also faith comes by hearing. And I hope that you guys are hearing us talk about our testimonies and hearing us talk about the things we've experienced, and that you're building your faith and that you're getting stronger in the way that you believe as well. Yeah. Just through the words that we're speaking, whether it's about anxiety or stress or plans or whatever it's about. That's just kind of a little thing.
Yeah. And I think real quick to add on to that, just to do the final wrap up here real quick, and we'll get John out of here. Proverbs 3:5-6, very popular, very famous, right? Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding or expectation or whatever it is. Acknowledge him and he will make your path straight. So trust in the Lord with all your heart, acknowledge him and he will make your path straight. And then secondly, guys, they have only been married for like 3 months now. They're not at the stage yet to finish each other's sentences. Okay. Give them a break. Everything's fine in the marriage. We're good. It's just been 3 months. All right. Relax. I know some of you are like, how are they not finishing each other's sentences already? Relax.
Give me 20 years.
It's okay. It's okay.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that was funny.
Thanks,
Did you see Maxine's comment? Is that what you said that?
I did. Shout out.
Next week we're gonna be playing the Newlywed Game. Not Damon and I. These two. They're gonna be playing. We could both come with questions.
Well, whoa, hold on now.
Are you gonna be here next week?
Well,
Mr. Every Other.
But I thought there was a little potential trip going on that
you
teased last week, and that would be that episode.
Okay.
So let's not lie to our listeners. So we're such a Christian podcast. Oh my goodness! And let's lie to them. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. We won't lie.
All have fallen short of the glory of God. So we're not going to claim to be anything like that.
All have sinned and fallen short of the glory of God.
Sorry,
Romans.
Sorry, I'm not the perfect. See, okay, even I just sinned and fallen short of the glory of God because I didn't pronounce the Bible correctly.
Romans 3:1. No.
So we are planning on going to Liberty this coming weekend. So when this comes out, this past weekend,
yeah. So then
it was a great game. It didn't rain.
So if you guys are playing that game, then that's fine. But I just don't want to lie to the people.
We
would like. Okay, so we initially said we were taking the pod to Liberty, but then after kind of thinking more, it's not as easy. Is it as easy? Is it as logical?
No.
To do it, there's a lot of logistical things to figure out, and so we're kind of we might not take this whole
but
John
even if
to Liberty, but we might do some type of video.
But even if we don't, we'll still have a reel. We'll still have Instagram stories, stuff like that. So be on the watch for that.
TBD.
Yeah,
we'll say that. Just,
sure.
just tune in next week.
Be determined.
Yeah, and I think with that said, thank you guys for watching and listening once again.
Thank you.
Subscribe on YouTube, like, comment, send it out to your friends, spread the channel.
GoFundMe.
Click in the descriptions on YouTube and Spotify and Apple, and click the GoFundMe link. Help support us, sponsor us, and also give us 5-star reviews on Apple and Spotify.
Peace.